Hello and welcome to Neighborhood Real Estate Update, where we bring you hyper-local, timely, and accurate information about real estate in zip codes all over San Diego County. Today is Tuesday, May 16th, and we are talking about 92128 right up here off the Interstate 15 between Escondido and Scripps Ranch or so, I would say. 92128 encompasses Rancho Bernardo, Carmel Mountain Ranch, Bernardo Heights, and Sabre Springs, and all of the various sub-neighborhoods and communities within those larger ones. And there is just a lot of great things to see and do in 92128. Carmel Mountain Ranch has just about every conceivable shopping location that you could think of. You've got Costco, Petco, Home Depot, Total Wine and More, In-N-Out Burger, Chick-fil-A. The list goes on and on and on, and I guess I can't mention all of those without mentioning some of the local eateries like Jalapenos Mexican Restaurant, which is well known as one of the finest hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurants anywhere in San Diego County. The quality of that food there has been consistent over 20 years or more, at least 20 years since I've been there, since we've lived in that community. Anyway, this isn't a restaurant review, but since I rattled off a bunch of restaurants in Carmel Mountain Ranch, I felt I could not let that go without mentioning Jalapenos. Love you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into the market update for 92128. But first, let's just do a quick scan of the number of homes for sale in San Diego County. It was up just a bit yesterday, up into the 2200s, and we have been floating in between 21 and 2200 for several weeks now. Now we're back down to 2199, so that number is going down as we get into the week, which is pretty typical because we have a lot of properties that hit the MLS at the end of a week, and then they are in escrow by Monday or Tuesday of the following week. So that's a pretty typical situation. Let's go ahead and do 92128 here. And then let's get, let's see, we're going to take the age-restricted communities out and do those at a separate time. All right, so 44 properties as compared to the 66 total properties or so that we saw yesterday in 92129. Be interesting to know which zip code had which population. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, let's get into it, and let's get me out of the way. Come on, Eric. There we go. Okay, I'm out of the way. All right, so we are going to pull up the comparative market analysis summary so that we can see exactly what's happening in 92128. Well, we're doing better as far as number of homes on the market. Yesterday in 92129, there were only 6. We have 14 properties on the market in the entire zip code, which is next to nothing. I think the lowest I've ever seen in any of these updates is 13, so we're right there. And we are starting with, one bedroom, one bath condo on Alta Carmel Court, and then this one here on Caminito Pinero and Corte Sabio. These are phenomenal entry-level properties if you're trying to get into the zip code as a first-time buyer. And then Caminito Cantilena, great community, Vista del Lago community up in the northern part of Rancho Bernardo. And then the prices go up from there. This is a phenomenal property here on Fox Hunt Lane in Carmel Mountain Ranch. And then one here on Carmel Ridge Road that has just hit the market. So a lot of stuff going on in Sabre Springs and Carmel Mountain Ranch. Bernardo Heights, I don't see a whole lot here. Fairway Point Row, okay, that's Rancho Bernardo. Anyway, mostly looking like Carmel Mountain, Sabre Springs, and a few Rancho Bernardos here. But anyway, only 14. average market time 18 days. That average market time has been plummeting. And much like 92126, we have about twice as many, well, 92126. Yesterday we looked at 92129, where there were 6 active, 30 pending. Today we have 14 active, 26 pending. So that's still lopsided, about twice as many pending as we have active. So demand is off the charts, and 16 days on average for the pending properties. So that tells you that these were priced to sell. This batch of properties, I don't see anything. Well, okay, I see 2 in here that are longer than 30 days. 3 longer than 30 days. Everything else, most of these are less than 2 weeks. 2 weeks, 8, 8, 6, 8, 15, 5, 17, 14. I mean, definitely most of these are less than 2 weeks, and certainly a vast majority less than 30 days, for an average of 16. And then, what? Are you kidding me? That can't be right. 4 sold in the last 30 days? That's not right. What has gone wrong with my criteria here? That's just impossible. I know what I did. I went 7 days back, didn't I? Yes. Okay. Whew, boy. All right. 30 days back is what we got to see. I was going to be like, what are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis, is what we used to hear Todd Bridges say on Different Strokes. Okay. For those of you who are older like me may remember that. Anyway, 14 actives, 26 pending, and 27 sold in the last 30 days. So, I mean, that's pretty close right there, and I would expect that to stay similar since we have about the same number of pending. And the average market time on those was 41, because we have this one here on Woodrush that for some reason is showing 422 days of market time. We have gone down this rabbit hole before, some sort of data entry error here. And then we have this one on Tivoli Park Row that finally closed at 720. This was a condo in Carmel Mountain Ranch that was on the market just forever, and they finally did get it sold. Let's see what that took. Let's look at the history here. Okay, yeah, this is 20. All right, so, oh boy, they listed it a couple of times last year. My goodness. So this one's been on and off the market. Okay, first listed at $880. Oh my goodness, they wanted $880 for this condo, and then they dropped it to $851, $847, $822, $799, $791, $767, $758, and then we withdrew it and listed it again. And we went from 758 to 732 to 720, withdrew it again. It expired. We went back on the market at 720. Boy, it's exhausting. Back on the market March 7th, and finally closed. They got it closed. Congratulations, folks. And congratulations to that homeowner. But just imagine how much sooner you could have had your proceeds if you had not picked a ridiculous list price to start off with. That just doesn't work, no matter how good the market is. You can't be cheeky like that, or people will just say, even in this market, if you list too high, it's just not going to fly. Oh my God, I just right on the fly invented a new saying. If you list too high, it's not going to fly. All right, hang on. I gotta mark this occasion here. Okay. If you list too high, it's not gonna fly. But if you price it well, it will sell. All right, we'll let the haters have a stab at that one. All right, so 41 days on average for the solds, and a lot of these are closing. This one a little over asking. This one's a little under. Right at asking price, a little under, and this higher end here. This one went over. This one went almost right there. This one is over. This one is over. This one is over. This one is over. Look at this one. This was our listing right here, 14732 Carmel Ridge. Listed at 1189, closed at 1250 after 4 days on the market. When you do it right, it doesn't take long. So scanning through these, 1174, that one went under, this one is under, this one is over, and under, over by a lot on that one. We are right at asking price. Just I'm looking at 98, 99, maybe even 100% or more list to sale price ratio here in this batch. Things are just really, really strong right now, and it's all about supply and demand. So that's what's happening in 92128. Let me pop myself back on the screen here and tell you that if you like this content, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. We love your comments, and we will be back for San Diego Market. What do I call that show? I'm sorry, San Diego Market Watch. I've only been doing it for years. You would think I would remember the name of it. Well, that's how it goes as you age. Your memory fades. Anyway, Thursday for San Diego Market Watch, we'll take a look at what's happening in the entire county. Number of homes for sale, new listings since last time, new pendings, new solds, interest rates, and median price since last month, since we have a new month's worth of data to look at. So be a great Thursday show. Probably won't see you for one of these tomorrow unless I get a special request, in which case I'll be back in here doing it for you. So with that, I will say see you later and talk to you Thursday.